What's up with the YouTube? It's Legit Sully back at you with another video. Man, it's almost the end of the year, man. I just want to say Happy New Year's, happy holidays to everybody, man. 2020 is finally coming to an end and we're going to be moving into 2021. With that being said, man, I brought y'all a real dope videos to share with y'all, how to make money reselling sneakers in 2021. Not even just sneakers, but other things like clothing, and we all just seen the PlayStation just skyrocket in the resale value. Retail is $300-400. People are spending $800-900 to $1,000 to get the game system. So yeah, man, y'all stay tuned. We're gonna be getting into the top ways you can earn money reselling in 2021. First up on the list, number one, for reselling in 2021, don't be greedy for the profit. What that means is, you don't try to, if you get, especially if you get a shoe for retail. Now it's the difference if you pay resale for a shoe, but you still don't want to be greedy for the profit. Then I'll get into that later. But especially if you pay retail for a shoe, you don't want to be greedy for the profit. If you bought the shoe for, let's go with something that's real low so I can give a good example. Let's just say you hit a hype dunk, for retail. Most dunks go from $100 to $130. Let's say resale on this dunk is $800 to $1,000. So resale market is at $800 to $1,000, right? You already making $500, $600, $700, selling that shoe. Don't try to, if market is at $800, don't try to, sell your shoe for like $850 or $900, because you're trying to maximize, every single penny that you can get out that shoe. Go ahead, flip that shoe for $750, $775, even $700. Give somebody a wonderful, great deal. They can save $100 shopping with you. They'll be more prone to want to continue to do business with you and continue to shop with you. With that being said, you still made $500-600 off that shoe. So that's what I mean by don't be greedy for the profit, and that goes both ways. If you pay resale for a shoe, and it goes, even if a shoe isn't going for that much, if you buy a Jordan for retail like $220 or $200 and market is at $280, $290, don't try to like it's one thing if you're gonna hold on to it. Like if you're gonna hold on to it, you shouldn't even be trying to sell a shoe. Don't try to sell a shoe like, okay, I'm gonna put it at $300. Market is at $280, but I'm gonna put it at $300 so I can maximize my profit. If somebody don't buy it, I'm gonna just hold on to it. That's fine, but you don't even want that traction. People trying to offer you what you not willing to take. So if you're not gonna take that amount, just don't even post a shoe. Just keep it in your archives, and hey, when the market goes up, then you can list that shoe and try to sell it. So just like I was saying, if market is at $280, go ahead, sell it for $250. Get that $50 real quick so you can put that money back into your business and continue to building up on your profit. That's number one. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm gonna keep going. But that's one of the main things. That's the main thing you can focus on, for reselling sneakers. Let's keep it going to number two. Don't overpay for a shoe. And this goes for paying resale for a shoe. Do not overpay for a shoe. If you see resale on the shoe is $1,000, don't jump the gun and try to pay $1,000 for that shoe, and you don't really know how market is gonna be within like the next month, because You can pay $1,000 for that shoe, and market will take a big old dive. You'll pay 500, market dip. Now market is at 700, 600, and then you wind up losing money, you know, because you overpaid for that shoe. And also, you want to learn the market. Learn the market. Learn to know what prices for shoes are. Because when people are reselling shoes, most of the time they want to make money. So if a shoe is going for $300, you don't want to pay $300 for that shoe. Or if a shoe is going for $300, you don't want to pay like $290 or $280, make $10-20. You know, I say like the percentage you want to look at for when you're doing your reselling is 30%. If you can make 30% from selling that shoe after what you spent, then I feel like, hey, that should be something you buy. You know, I'm mostly talking about shoes because this is a sneaker channel, but you can use this method to anything you purchase. If it's 30%, if you're gonna make at least 30% off of what you spent, then you should go ahead, you know, and do that transaction. Now, you will want to make more. Sometimes you can make more than 30. Sometimes you can make 100% of your money back. Sometimes the profit can be 300, 400, 500%. You know, it's just, you just got to find the best deal. Also, moving on to step number 3. Now, this is real big. You got to pay attention to this one. Do not focus on personal pairs. You know, I'm going to repeat this. Do not focus on personal pairs. You know, if you're in the sneaker game, you love sneakers, you know, you reselling, you can't be focused on buying yourself a shoe because you're eating into your profit. Now, if you got money put to the side, you know, for you a shoe, you know, that's another thing. If you're not going into your profit, you know, spending your own resale money on your own shoes, then that's okay. But another tip is try not to buy your size, because if you buy your size in a shoe and you like sneakers, you're more prone to want to hold on to that shoe and keep it for yourself, you know, especially if you're not really like moving any sneakers, you're going to want to keep that shoe yourself. So do not focus on personal pairs, you know, build up, you know, everything you get have to be able to, you know, go. You know, you gotta let go of things. You can't be holding on to nothing, because that's how you will make more money reselling sneakers. We're gonna keep it moving. Step number 4. This is a real big one as well. Learn how to legit check shoes. The last thing you want to do, especially if you're not getting it from a retail store, is pay for a shoe that's not fake. I mean, that's not real. Pay for a shoe that's fake is what I was trying to say. You're gonna be out of X amount of dollars you spent, especially if it's a hype shoe. Like if it's like a Travis Scott Jordan 1, and you wind up, you know, meeting up with somebody, and you pay like $1,000 for the shoe, and you try to sell the shoe for like $1,500, and then the person you're selling to find out it's fake. You find out it's fake. You just lost out on $1,000. So you got to be real careful with learning how to legit check shoes. If you don't know how to legit check shoes, you can use like apps and things to legit check your shoes before you purchase the shoe. Like if the person is in a rush and in a hurry and then want you to be like, hey, we got to do it right now, like I wouldn't do business with that person anyway. But like because some of these apps you can do legit checks within like 30 minutes, and they'll send it back to you like, hey, yeah, it's legit. Or if you got a legit pair of that shoe you're trying to purchase, take that pair with you so you can have side-by-side comparison and being able to tell. Or if you got a friend or somebody, you know, family member that knows a lot about sneakers, you can take them with you and they'll be able to legit check the shoe for you before you spend your money, man. That's key to reselling sneakers, because nobody want to sell fakes and nobody want to spend top dollar on a shoe that's not even legit. Moving on to number 5. You also want to use different platforms to sell your shoes. Now, when I say use different platforms, we all know the big platforms out there. You got eBay, StockX, GOAT, what else? Like you can send it to like Flight Club, I think Stadium Goods. You know, they got a lot of consignment shops out there you can sell your shoes to. Also, you want to look at local apps and stuff too, like OfferUp. What's the other app? I think it's called like the Real. It's a new app out there, and it's tons of apps that's out there. You know, I can't think of all of them, but you can do your research and find out what apps is like in your market and in your area, and use those apps to sell your shoes. Also Facebook, you know, Facebook Marketplace is a good one, as well as get into like sneaker groups on Facebook. You know, a lot of people do like sales and stuff through the sneaker groups. Basically, you want to maximize your audience when you want to be able to, you know, market your product and sell your shoes. You don't want to just try to sell on StockX, because we all know StockX sites like that have high fees. So you pretty much eating into your profit when you know you sell on those platforms. So you mainly want to try to do things you can handle locally, like local meetups. You can meet up with somebody. Now, if you're not comfortable with meeting up with people and stuff, hey, just do StockX, do GOAT, and you can, you know, still make money that way. But your profit is going to be a lot more if you do local transactions. Let's go on, and the last step, you know, that I'm gonna share with y'all is reinvest your profit. You know, if you get profit on the shoe, I'm gonna go back to the scenario of like a real hype shoe, because that's when you get maximum profit and you be more prone to wanna, you know, dibble and dabble with your profit. So you sell a shoe's going for $1,000, and you bought this Nike Dunk, you know, SB for $120, $130 market. You hit for retail, you resell it for $1,000. You know, take that $970 profit and take that $870 profit, I'm sorry, and put it back into your business. You know, try to buy 2 or 3 more shoes. You know, if you can get a real hype shoe for like a nice price where you can kind of like make a lot of profit on it, you know, do that. You know, don't try to take, you know, 400 or 500 of that shoe. You know, okay, I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna buy myself, you know, these pair of, you know, Jordan 1s I've been wanting. They go for 400 or 500. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this because it's all profit anyway. It's not my money. You know, you don't want to have that kind of attitude. You know, especially not when you start. Now you want to put that money back into your own business. That way you can buy more shoes. You know, you can start making more money, man. So yeah, man, if y'all like this video, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. You know, hit that like button, man. If y'all want to see more videos like this, put it in the comments and let me know, man. But I'm gonna start doing like a little series on tips and tricks, you know, you can do to resell sneakers on platforms and stuff, so that way, you know, you can maximize your profit. And like I always say, tomorrow is not promised, so take advantage of today. Until next time, it's Legit Sully. I'm out of here.